Men's sheds are informal spaces with programs devised for and used mainly by men. Men's sheds attract a population that are usually difficult to engage with in more formal settings.
Many people still laugh at the idea of men in their sheds being a public policy objective, but the reality is that the situation for many men over 50 with skills which are not properly valued by the labour market and limited opportunities for recreation that they really enjoy has become a serious issue for health budgets and for workforce participation rates. For what seems a very small outlays, Men's Sheds provides a focus for work that uses the skills and knowledge of their members, creates direct community benefits and which, according to the evidence, also achieves many of those other goals associated with social contact, improved health outlook and greater well-being.
Men's sheds across the Wimmera have been established to provide opportunities for men of all ages to socialise, share their skills and experiences, partake in a little gentle exercise, engage in individual or community projects mostly involving woodwork or metalwork, take part in awareness-raising workshops including men's health issues, or just to get out from under their better half's feet. The most important function of the men's shed is to provide a venue for men to get together and talk. A participant from the Horsham men's shed shares his experiences, thoughts and feelings.
Hello, my name is Tony Cleaver and I'm from the Horsham men's shed. The reason I love coming to the shed is the friendship, the camaraderie and being able to use the tools and work and whatever. Well, generally men, they're loath to talk about problems with the plumbing or with whatever, nerves. The guy comes here and he's been I think he had a bit of a breakdown and I think it helps him. It also evolves around the community because the community in Horsham, they're very friendly and community orientated. So generally, once you get them started on a program, I would imagine that it'll snowball and grow. Last year a guy has lost his wife and he took him a while. He came here but he was a bit left-handed about everything, but we never mentioned it, but he sort of slowly it started talking to me about his wife and what he felt, and I think he really got something from just being able to talk to somebody who he really didn't know, but were prepared to listen. And not I'm no expert, but just an ordinary guy that you could just relate to and just pass on whatever he were feeling or whatever. Most men dream about having a shed in the backyard where they can escape from the wife and the trivials of life and have a hobby of something. Well, this is the same thing, only it's bigger and better because you've got people to talk to and all the tools and the work's free, and the tea's not bad either. I don't know. Well, it is about that, but that's the beginning. But step by step, if you can get a group of fellas together and get them to rely on one another, to be open with one another and to help one another and become friendly, then they start opening up and talking about politics or whatever, and slowly you can see a bloke that's got something inside him wanting to pop out but he didn't say it. One day it'll come out and then you'll have you can talk about that or whatever. It just sort of, they like become, I don't know, like brothers, or not brothers, but you know what I mean, friendly. And we're not here to, we don't criticise one another. It really can be a good experience. And if there's a younger guy here and you think he's taking the wrong turn, then in a fatherly sort of way, if he's younger than you might be able to say to him, well, maybe you should be turning right there and not left, or try a different tack. Not try to be tactful, but trying to help him, to guide him to go the other direction, away from that where you think he's going wrong, in a sort of a general friendly way without poking or pushing things. my wife's got cancer, so therefore I know the ups and downs and the pitfalls of highs and lows about relationships and bits and pieces, and it makes you more appreciative of day-to-day life and living. And if you're really worried about a problem and you don't go to the doctor, which men are, well, not exactly don't, but they don't bother. They think, oh, she'll be right next week, next year, that'll do. But if somebody's actually like a chap that comes here, he's had a colon cancer, so once you start talking about a cancer in general, or a type of cancer, we've got a bloke here that's actually had all the treatment, so you can say to him, what's chemo like, or what's radiation like? I mean, what's it like having your rear end sorted out? Is it, I mean, it's not pleasant, but men won't talk about it, but you've got to get on and, and if you can open them up and get them not interested, but keen on what is wrong with themselves, then they're more liable, I think, to go and see the doctor if they have got a problem. Yeah, if you get them talking, yeah, I mean, if somebody's got, getting up in the night 4 or 5 times a night, then we can say, well, we have an idea what it is and what they should be doing. Just try and guide one another to what we think is right. I mean, same as with whatever we're doing. Relationships, it doesn't matter. If somebody's got a problem with a mortgage, with banking, we've got an old guy here who used to be a bank manager, so you can bend his ear and try and get ideas off of him or the other blokes, or what's happening in a relationship. If it's going down the tube, you might be able to help one another in that direction, or whatever it is you want to talk about. Get on, we'll talk about it. What do I think about the men's shed? I'll give it 10 out of 10, because I'm very happy coming here, and I don't have to rush or be on time or rely on it. You know what I mean? I just take my time if I want to. Have a cup of tea when I feel like it, and talk to the guys, have a laugh, a joke, and to me it's better than going to church. How's that?
The Wimmera Men's Shed Network is proudly supported by Wimmera Primary Care Partnership.